This isn't funny anymore. Fuck. Hey guys, we are back in the kitchen to do another segment in the holiday cooking series, I guess we'll call it. Today we are going to be doing the main course, which I gotta say I'm a little intimidated by. I was thinking about what to do, and there are tons of basically pre-made vegan substitutes for your turkey, ham, whatever you typically have for your holiday meal. But after thinking a little bit, for some people, I feel like the best part of holiday dishes is actually cooking. So rather than having fun side dishes with just like a pre-made fake meat, I decided to do a little something from scratch, which I think I'm giving myself a little bit more credit than I deserve in the cooking department, and maybe, who knows, maybe I'll do amazing and surprise all of you, but mainly myself. So after doing a little searching and investigating of the internet for the most exciting homemade vegan main dish, I found this incredible walnut cranberry stuffed seitan, which just looks unbelievable. So there's three main parts to cooking this. You have your stuffing, you have your actual seitan, and then just the broth that you cook it in. I'm going to be following the recipe that I found for the stuffing, but really you can use any vegan stuffing you like for this. So for the stuffing, we will need half of a large onion, 1 rib of celery, 4 ounces of mushrooms, 3 ounces of whole wheat bread, 1/3 a cup of dried cranberries, 1/4 a cup chopped walnuts, and then you also need dried thyme, rubbed sage, pepper, chia seeds, soy sauce, and some water. Alright, first up, we are going to saute our onions and our celery until the onions become translucent. So I have my non-stick skillet over here. I actually had to just say that 3 times because I couldn't get it out. Non-stick skillet. I love the way onions smell when they're cooking. I wish there was a feature on YouTube so you guys could smell this because, so good. Okay, our onions and our celery are looking pretty good. So we're gonna add our mushrooms, the rubbed sage, and the thyme. So we have that covered, and we're gonna let that cook for about 3 minutes until the mushrooms let their juices out, and then we're gonna add the remaining ingredients, stir that up, and then remove it from the heat but leave it covered. This is looking pretty good, so I'm gonna go ahead and add our walnuts, cranberries, chia seeds, a tablespoon of soy sauce, the bread, and then we're gonna add a half a cup of water, or enough just to make the stuffing and the bread moist, but you don't want it soaking wet. And then I'm gonna cover it and remove it from the heat. So now that we have our stuffing kind of ready to go, we are gonna work on making the seitan. Before I even get started, I didn't mention while I was making my stuffing that the thyme was supposed to be dried thyme and I had fresh thyme. I don't know why I bought that, but thank goodness for Thrive Market, which I have another giveaway for you guys from as well. But I got a whole package of a bunch of different spices that I have in that bowl in the background. And while I was getting the ingredients for the seitan, and realized I also needed dried thyme for this, and that was one of the packets, thank goodness. And like last cooking's video, I have a really awesome gift to give you guys from Thrive Market if you want to go check them out. I explained it in my last video, but just a brief overview again. It is this incredible online shop for all things healthy, organic, gluten-free, vegan, whatnot. They have food products, they have house products, beauty products that you can all get at like a 30 to 50% off from a typical store. They do this by having people sign up for memberships, and with each membership purchase, they then give a membership to a low-income family. So it's really awesome, a great initiative to get healthy foods more accessible to everyone. So this week, if you go check out the link in the description box below. You can get a free organic apple cider vinegar, which is so great. It's really a staple to have in any kitchen. It's also really good for you. I know a lot of people who will just take a shot of this when they're not feeling good to boost their immune system. So definitely an awesome thing to have in your pantry along with your coconut oil. So go ahead and check out the link for that, and then just check out Thrive in general because it's absolutely amazing. I'll put more information below with all of that and codes so you can get exciting free stuff. So we are gonna mix up all of our dry ingredients for the seitan in a mixing bowl, and then blend up the other ones and then mix them all together. In our mixing bowl, we are going to combine 2 cups wheat gluten, a 1/4 cup of nutritional yeast, 1 teaspoon dried thyme, 1 teaspoon rubbed sage, 1 teaspoon marjoram, 1/3 a cup of quick oatmeal, and 1 teaspoon of chia seeds. First suck. Got it. Oh my god, my hand shut it. Oh, so here is our wheat gluten. Woo! Nutritional yeast, teaspoon of actual dried thyme instead of fresh thyme. I can open it, there we go. Teaspoon of rubbed sage. Why can I not open anything all of a sudden? Marjoram. Oh, it's not open. What is the deal? Every single thing I've tried to open all of a sudden. This isn't funny anymore. Fuck. Get your shit together, Cam. Get your shit together. So we have all our dry ingredients mixed together. I think I've come to the realization that I typically am really bad at cooking because I am impatient with it. I rush so much to get it done. I'm just kind of like a get shit done kind of gal. So I feel like cooking needs a little more finesse and patience, and I don't have it. And now we are going to blend our other stuff. So I'm taking the vegetable broth. I'm gonna do this over the sink. Ah! The other thing is I am for some reason so messy when I cook. Like, I'm not a messy person in general, but when I cook I am. Our beans, garlic, and soy sauce. Okay, so I'm just gonna blend all of this up together until it's completely liquefied. Oh my god, why is that spraying everywhere? What is happening? I'm just gonna have to let it happen. I think I probably should have used my like big full blender rather than my little whatever guy. Oh well. This is exactly what I mean with I'm impatient when I cook. I could easily get my big blender out and just do this and not have it make a mess and whatnot. And I'm not. I'm just... And I'm just gonna make a well in the center of the dry ingredients and pour our liquid into that. Wow, why am I so messy? Are you kidding me? So I'm just stirring this until the gluten is completely moistened and there's no like powder form left. And now we are going to take a tablespoon of tahini and just drizzle that right on top. And then knead this until it's a nice ball. Now I'm just gonna heat up the broth for our seitan. It is just vegetable broth mixed with some soy sauce. So I'm gonna pop this into the microwave because we don't want it to boil, we just want to heat it up. Now that that's heated up, it's time to assemble our actual wrap thingamajigger. I have the oven preheating to 400. I lightly oiled my baking dish, and now I'm just laying out, if I can get it to unstick. Well, in theory, I'm laying out plastic wrap, but I'm having a real hard time. Placing my dough in the center and covering it with more plastic wrap. Yay. So hard. Ah! Ooh, that worked well. That worked well. Yes. I'm just gonna roll this out until it's like even all thickness all over. Now I am meant to spread our stuffing out evenly on top. Sounds easy enough. Now I roll it, which I don't know how to do that. a burrito. I'm kind of glad you guys can't see what's happening right now because it doesn't necessarily look like I'm doing it right. Come on, log, get in there. Okay, now I need to put it in there with the seam side down. AKA, I need to flip this bitch, and I'm not sure how to do that. Now I'm supposed to take my broth and cover it. I felt like I didn't have enough broth, so I did double what it said. I don't know why on earth I would ever think I know better than a recipe. God, that shit looking beautiful. Look at that goodness. Oh, if that doesn't say the holidays, I don't know what does. Log in a dish, hell yeah. So I'm gonna wrap this very tightly with some aluminum foil, and then I'm gonna put it in the oven for 25 minutes, take it out, baste it, recover it, put it back in for another 25 minutes, take it out, baste it again, leave it uncovered, and cook for an additional 30 minutes. Then take it out and let it cool. I'm fingers crossed, we're gonna have an amazing meal ready to go. So it's out of the oven. I don't know, it kind of looks like a big old loaf of bread to me, but now I have the task of transferring it out of the dish onto the cutting board. I don't know why I'm using this huge bread knife right now. It's pretty good. I don't know, I kind of feel like it just tastes like a big ball of stuffing. But I know a lot of people whose stuffing is their favorite part of a holiday meal. So maybe it's perfect. You know what? I think my first bite, I actually didn't get any of the seitan. I thought I did, but I think that was just bread. So that time I got it, and the seitan really does kind of have like a meat-esque flavor. It's definitely giving that whole like Thanksgiving meal vibe. I feel like it would be better if somebody else, not myself, made it. It's so interesting.
Amazing.
Let me get you like a bite with all.
They said it smelled like Christmas and sunshine.
Here, this bite.
Cam, this is good.
Not bad. I'm sure I could get better at it, but if I can make this, you can absolutely make it. Definitely a good thing for stuffing lover people. It's really good. It has all those flavors of your traditional holiday meal. So if you guys try this, please tag me in any pictures or whatever. Let me know how it worked out. Or if you have any questions or tips on how I can do this better next time, feel free to leave a comment below and I'll check them out. Love you guys. See you next time. Bye. I'm sweating so bad.